What's up, people? We back again for this late night session. I had to push it back, way back. And ultimately, I could say right now for the Australian dollar market right now, and possibly any market, I mean, we don't look at other pairs. We only focus on the Australian dollar. But the market makers are definitely testing, your ability to call a market and to not take trades that's going to put you in a high risk to reward because that's key. And I'm speaking on a trade that just happened recently. I was in sales and I got out of that trade during a heavy reversal, as we see here on this 1 hour. This we can look at the smaller time frame to see it actually how it broke down. And I'm probably gonna have to check news to see and make sure when our news release. So it was red. We had a big push right at just 9:15. That's what took me out. But like I said, I was coming off of sales based off of this engulfing candle we had right here, taking sales, targeting this low. But yeah, that is not what's happening right now. This looks like the market is continuing to possibly want to fill this clean traffic to the left. And we'll have more information on that once we get this hourly candle to close. And that's what we're going to wait on for this live to see if this candle closes above these highs, with a strong body candle to indicate that we are definitely pushing higher. So let me notate the previous day. See? And what could potentially happen is another one of these indecision candles. Because we already broke, and not only that, this low that was created was it's the new low of the year. We already broke the first low. That was here January 3rd. We broke that, which like I said, this is any strong supportive resistance has to be broken and will typically always be broken by a big body candle, a candle with a lot of force, a lot of volatility. And that's what you see here. You see the low of the year. You see a strong support of that low held right here by 4 days in a row. And then you see a big, uh, like heavy body candle bearish breaking through this strong support zone. And nonetheless, besides us cleaning this traffic up to the left that we starting to buy up into, we basically just coming in for a retest, and I would suppose we could be going in for sales once we get back up into the support now turn resistance. If we break higher, then we know this was a fake out. Nonetheless, faking out people here in buys. A lot of people got in the buys thinking this was the reversal, and we still won't know if this is still the reversal on this daily till we get a close tomorrow evening on this daily candle. But nonetheless, it looks like we could be pushing higher to retest this resistance level up here. And we'll see more of that as structure starts to form on the 1 hour. Higher highs, higher lows. We need that to happen. Like right here. Uh, I mean, we got equal lows right here. So this whole section here could be viewed as liquidity. That price could just sweep up and trade higher. Basically, like we've been doing at these highs. Then this high here, drop down. So we're waiting to see. Like I said, that's pretty much not let the candles tell you and give you a story and just be patient. You only want to be pulling the trigger for one when the candle is closed, until you get more in pro status where you can get in the trades during heavy volatility on a smaller time frame. But for the most part, we want to be waiting for the hourly candle to close, and we want to be looking for setups. Typically, where the volatility is high and going into New York session, which is right around 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. That little gap of time right there. And if you can't catch those trades due to a job or situation, um, then your best bet is to study the Asian session, which would be like past 8 o'clock, 8 to midnight, and see how you can find trends that the Asian session sets up for London. Because other than that, if you're a late night person and you either getting off work or you just stay up late, then you could catch London. You could catch early setups and catch some pre-London setups around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And London will start to really pop off at 3 a.m. So it's a lot of different scenarios, but for sure, you're gonna get high volatility, and pretty much you damn near certain to catch some type of movement. You might not get your ideal setup, but you will see some type of movement during the London and New York crossover in that early morning time, especially around the NYC open for New York time zone. And I would recommend that no matter what time zone you live in, I would set your charts to NYC. If you're in Cali, Central, Mountain Time, whatever the case may be, I would set your charts to Eastern. That way you following actual time and price action of, NYC, because that market controls and sets the tone for the US compared to London and compared to other countries. So if you want to be direct, set it and forget it. But yeah, we pushing higher. So I'm gonna look at the news here in a little bit and see if there's a good explanation for this bullish move we're experiencing right now. It does work. All right, let me log into my FX book right quick. Check this economic calendar. Let's see what we got going on for the forthcoming week. We got Scully in here. I'm gonna tag him in right quick. What's up, brother?
Man, what's going on, bro? Can you hear me?
You already know, bro. Man. So what's changing? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, this bitch jumping early, huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good. It probably is a delay.
Yeah, seems like it's a delay, but it's all good.
How you feeling?
Good, bro.
Good, good, good.
Real good.
That's what's up.
Trying to see why my screen is so damn gray. Oh, continue. That's why. We in there. We in there. We in there. All right, and that explains why we're getting bullish push on the Australian dollar, which just got no. Yeah, we have no news coming out, so it's weird.
Yeah, that bitch
I
jumping.
thought it was news pushing the market higher. Man,
That bitch jumping out the gym.
it's crazy. It's going for a retest. A lot of heavy force on a Sunday, which is weird. But I could I could see why, but we're gonna speak on that in a little bit. But let's go over this news, man. Let's see what we got going on for the week.
All right.
Again, business confidence Monday evening for Australian dollar. Tuesday, big CPI, baby, coming out on Tuesday. Big inflation rate, baby, coming out on Tuesday. So Tuesday's gonna be a big day. Keep your
Damn,
keep
and
your targets in
look
mind,
at
cause
all that's coming. Yeah, that's 7:30, and then PPI. Wow. Oh my gosh.
retail sales, PPI, retail sales, autos. Thursday, building permits, jobless claims, and then we got Michigan consumer sentiment on Friday, 9 a.m. Definitely enough power in the week to push the market higher to retrace what it's been selling off to. Just a question of if we're gonna get it this week or not, but it's showing a lot of unorthodox movement right now on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's doing it
Which is
right now.
rare.
It's eating up that traffic, or it's starting to right now. Like if this closes bullish, this could be a good, a good buy. But because we are finally breaking out of that consolidation we've been in for the past what week or two, week and a half.
True. This is considered a nice little breakout, especially coming from the somewhat mid area of this consolidation area zone. But
Yeah,
I'm not really falling for it until I see I need to see a bigger confirmation. And yeah, especially the 4 hour all day. I need to see the 4 hour close. So this is gonna be a London. It's all up to London. What is London gonna do? Is London gonna take us to new heights? Are we gonna fill this whole traffic up during London and come back into this consolidation zone? Just go smash through that and just come up to this old zone that we need to fill from February 13th Happy Valentine's Day, baby. We're in the beginning of February, so we got a lot of bullish areas we could still feel.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this move here was yeah, this shit is crazy.
But yeah, bro, just you, to speak on of the market that could be causing this increase.
Hello, Moto.
Man, man, busy. But what could be causing this um is the banking situation out in Cali, Silicon Bank, Silicon Valley Bank. You heard about that news?
Yes, 16th largest bank. It's a couple of them, I think now, but yeah, one in particular kind of set it off. Went under.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy things, bro. You got some crazy things happening. I was talking to Brian about that earlier.
Yeah, man. They made a bad trade basically.
Pretty much.
With their deposits and
But you saw the,
withdrawals, people taking out money, man. They
I think the Fed jumped in too to like help out.
you said what?
Said I think the Fed jumped in to help out. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, which is a good thing because if not, companies like Roku would have been out of business on Monday.
Right.
They had all their money in that bank. They said
Damn.
they had about $450 billion under management, and 42 billion was withdrawed in the first 4 days of last week.
Mm.
So yeah, niggas was taking our money. But the key thing is 97% of their customers that hold money in that bank were well over the insured amount,
Exactly.
like tens of millions.
That's crazy.
That's prime example why it's not good to hold large amounts of cash in certain accounts, like
Shout out,
even a bank account, forex, anything.
shout out to the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo. Um, have you heard about what he got? What he did?
No, put me on game.
So, let's see. So he, let me see. Let me see. So Giannis, which is amazing, he has over 50 bank accounts in different
Awesome sauce.
countries, and they all have at least $250,000. So
Nice.
um,
That's
super
smart.
smart,
Somebody told him that.
super smart. So um, people that got the stupid bag learn from him. That's all I
Yeah.
gotta say. That's just that's smart. You know.
What would you do personally? Let's say $1 million in cash. What would you do with that cash? First of all, $1 million in the bank, not cash, because you probably go put it in some kind of bank. But what would you do? How would you disperse that instead of letting it sit in the bank, knowing that a bank could potentially collapse and you only insure it up to 250 grand? Like, what would you do?
So that's what I would do. That's why he has 250 in each account. That's insured. Also, what you want to make sure is that your bank is secure with the FDIC. I believe. Please excuse me if I said that wrong.
Facts.
Um,
No, you're right.
okay, so the FDIC, which is they insure your money. So if that bank happens to fall through that security, your funds are secured. So you'll be able to withdraw and you'll be straight, move your shit around. Other than that, like that's what I'm saying. With banks, still a good thing, but just make sure they're secured. Um, So yeah, with that being said, I wouldn't have no more than $250,000 in a bank. Um, Other than that, you have your funds and your so I would definitely do that. I would put some money in the funds. Other than that, let's see what you have. Jewelry, gold. People been seeing what's going on with these watches and stuff like that. Those are not bad investments.
Smart.
Um,
Smart investment. That's actually one of the suggestions I was going to choose.
Yes. So you have that art. A lot of people may not sleep on art, but that's another thing.
Another
Uh,
smart investment.
you go into these, big mogul houses, not millionaires, moguls, and it's a good chance they have originals of, let's say, look at Jay-Z. That's just to name, like, one of the greats. He has like a ton of like I can't even count how many he has, but I mean like big names, the Basquiat's, uh,
Right.
Warhols. Same thing with Pharrell. Shout out to Swiss Beats. He's like freaking um,
Man, I
what
got
you
to
what you
check up
call.
on him. I know he heavy in the art
No,
game.
he is
Big collector.
he has the taste. Like he's qualified. I forgot what you call him, but yeah, he is official.
Art connoisseur.
Yes, and he is a connoisseur, but it's something else to where like he can um I don't know, I don't want to say the
He's
wrong thing.
accredited. That's for
Yes,
damn sure.
yes, definitely.
He's an accredited
Um
art buyer.
yeah. Other than that, real estate, and that's just like a given. We all know that. So um
Facts.
real estate, property, businesses. People buy businesses like they buy shoes when you have the money. Look what happened with Goldman Sachs. To one of my favorite stock shows, Wall Street Trapper, New Orleans native. Uh, Dude is amazing. But um, I was watching him last week, and he's talking about Goldman Sachs bought real estate in form of business. Subway. I didn't know Subway actually has
Subway.
more stores than McDonald's. So come on, man, it's a big
Yeah, I
game
didn't know that.
that's being played right now. So yeah,
Yeah. No, that's big facts, man. I would definitely do all of the above. I mean, as far as the bank accounts are concerned, I really don't see too much purpose for having multiple accounts. I feel like your cash should be hard at work instead of sitting in any account.
facts.
For tax purposes, yes, you should have multiple accounts. You should have a business account, personal account, should have an account that you pay your bills out of, account for strictly investing or whatever. But holding, I should say, I would strictly say, depending on, you know, the type of money you playing with, I feel like you should only keep enough money in a bank account that you need to live your day in life. Your life, your normal lifestyle to live that comfortably. So what I mean is, if you depending on what you do, I mean, granted that if you live a high end luxury lifestyle or whatever the case is, but uh maybe a few tens of thousands at max should be in a bank account. Most if you got more money than that, that should be tied up in investments, especially right now, even more so right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's exactly what I would see about a large amount of money if you had that type of job, high income type of job or occupation. You need to have a source of investment that's going to succumb that money so you won't be sitting and tempted to spend it, which I know a lot of people do, especially when they get their hands on money, which all falls on just financial literacy. It's not about people being rich or wealthy or broke or nothing. It's just simple financial literacy. It's just what you don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's facts.
Simple as that.
So yeah, man. I mean, with this move that's going on, this could be a retest. Um, I don't know what it is actually.
I do see one thing that stuck out. I mean, just looking at structure, I do see this area right here on the daily that was reached. I mean, market moved all the way down here for a reason. Yes, we did take out the lows of the year, and nonetheless, we pretty much took out. I ain't gonna say lows of the last quarter, but definitely the last 2 months of the year. That move down took out a lot of volatility. I mean, a lot of structure that we had built up into November, December, and then going into January this year. So coming down to this open price area, that market, typically I ain't gonna say has to, but eventually will fill certain areas. If you give it time. Um, it did drop down into that area. You know, it was equal lows right here. So that was strong support from the daily to bounce from these two areas, and then we
Yes.
bounced out
Yeah, I
and
noticed
took
that.
out
Yeah.
these lows right here on the daily. Also created a lot of strong support right here, and now we're bouncing. Yes, it's on a Sunday. It's kind of unorthodox, but if we look at the hourly, we've really been on this move, since Friday, late Friday. It's basically just bouncing off a strong support. That's all I can say. I mean, we had support here, here, and then three times here, and nonetheless, we get an additional support bounce here. So even if you just taking trades off of support and resistance, you would have caught an entry. Nonetheless, this is not our sweet entry. We didn't get an engulfing nor a color change. That's why I said the market is highly manipulative right now. Going through all the banking things and interest rates and different news releases coming out. So even with this sell engulfing that I took, you can see how we were quickly rejected, and now we get another engulfing, which is engulfing structure and a uh, a color change system. So in essence, this would be a good setup for buys, but I would just take it a step further if we all go get into this trade to wait for the highs of this recent large bullish candle to be taken out before you enter and safely put your stops below the low of this current candle. I wouldn't even wait for it to come all the way down from this structure down here because that's just too large of a risk to reward. And
Yeah, you're not gonna
we're in
take
the
a
business
trade
to
this
take good risk to
crazy.
reward trades. We're not in the business of taking every trade. I mean, even though the numbers are there, I believe strong enough in this setup, the engulfing setup, that you can take every trade, and if you are mindful of your risk to reward in the long run, you go come out profitable because it's just a powerful setup as far as reversals and especially bouncing. If you get a setup off of a support off of resistance, it's even more confirmation added to that setup. But nonetheless, even though a setup like this is very difficult to get a good risk to reward because of such the large push that we got from the new created structure, this new swing that we just created. So
And
I would one
do we
either
have any high news for tomorrow morning again? I don't think we did. I think it's like tomorrow
tomorrow evening we do
evening.
for Australian dog.
Yes.
Yeah,
So just looking at what it's doing right now, I think it's gonna continue to buy up. Like you said, this is not uh the proper looking at risk. Is this a setup? Like, duh. And it's perfect because you look to the left, you got stupid clean traffic. But um, yeah, you will be risking a 50 pip stop loss. And looking at your take profit, it won't be, uh, I would probably say 20 at most, for sure, just to make sure, you're good. I don't see you, doing a 1 to 50 to 50. You're going to be um, in rejection area. So I wouldn't even do with this trade. Um,
and nor do you want to even put yourself in a position of being a 50 to 1, a
exactly.
1 to 1 on a 50 pip stop loss. You don't even want to
Exactly.
put yourself or your account. Fuck yourself, your account.
Yeah.
Like you got to look at your account like an army. Like why would you want to send your soldiers of 1,000 to an ambush of of your opposing army that's 50,000 deep? Like that don't make no sense at all. Like you sending them on a suicide mission. Like don't that's a high risk scenario. Like don't even play with that because the chances are, yeah, you may win, but chances are, you gonna lose and you gonna lose big. And not only that, look at history. History doesn't show proof that large 1 to 1 trades with a 50 stop loss, works out on your favor. You might get that on a daily, weekly time frame, maybe if you find some good setups, but that's even far fetched.
I mean, do you want the stomach sitting in drawdown for could be days,
Right.
for this trade. Your stop loss may not get hit, but you will be sitting in a trade for days, and margin call could get hit because you sit in it for more than 2 or 3
Right.
days, and then you out of the trade anyway, depending on what broker you
Right.
working with. Um, so yeah, man, like
I mean, just look at the charts overall and look how history moves. Like, if you look at this day right here, right before midnight hit, late in the evening on the 7th, which was, I believe that was Monday. No, that was Tuesday. So late in the day on Tuesday, this engulfing candle right here was the only and pretty much best buy signal for last week and currently going on forward. We have no good engulfing buy signals going forward here.
that is
And
true,
if
and
there
that's why
is any, like
last
this
week,
one,
yeah,
this one is engulfing, but it quickly got tapped out
faked you out.
with this drop down. So other than that, it was no engulfings. Yeah, you got one here, but look at what it did. Of course it's going higher and it's probably will push higher. But is it worth the risk when you got a whole night to let this go over? Because like you got to realize this could be a whole alley oop setup for London. This could just be pushing higher for London to just catch that and drop it right back down.
That's what I think is going to happen. I
And
do
if it's
think
gonna
so.
go high, I feel like it's gonna go as high as up here to like the 67 20s area,
I agree.
20s to 40s up in that zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Look,
like we're gonna see that. We could
look
push as
for
high as
consolidation
that,
to the
and there'll
left.
be a sweet setup for sales.
You know,
This
look for
whole
the
period right here,
consolidation to the left. So when you got a
right here,
breakout, when you have a breakout like that, yeah, that's perfect. When you have a breakout within the
breakout.
consolidation currently in, look to the left, and see where can that price. And those are those trades that over time you'll be able to catch. Um, but yeah, for something like this is a because you see it already broke on that sale. So now it was in consolidation. Now you're about to get that retest, and then it's gonna turn
Facts.
back around for the ultimate sale, and it's gonna mess around. You getting this, you catch this move, and you can possibly be sitting in a sale for the rest of the year, and that's just facts.
This. Let's take a step out and look at the daily and look at the highs of the year. The high was created in February 2nd. Now, granted, I feel like we're not gonna take out these highs right now. I know it, nowhere near soon. But I do agree that with you on pushing back up into this consolidation area we have right here, I do see that happening. And one or two things can happen. Yes, we can set up nice sweep for a sell opportunity and catch a nice 1 hour engulfing, to ride this wave and continue to fill, this price area and pretty much right all the way down here to this consolidation, if you want to call it a consolidation area, all the way down here before we see any more bullish continuation. But another scenario that could happen, this could be a fake out. We could push back into this zone and then continue higher. This fake out could just be to take out all the scenario. So we just got to sit and be patient and ultimately wait for the daily candles to close, because one would suspect that with this strong bearish candle that was created, you was primed for more continuation. Like we got all the push we needed to continue, but no, you get 3 days of indecision. And not only indecision, a nice clean trend of higher highs getting created by the wicks. That's indicating that we want to go higher. But it could all be, all this could just be a leading us into the fire for everybody to get burnt again. So that's why I say it's good to just also sit on the sidelines and wait for different sessions, different time trading sessions to happen and let it play out. Let different markets play out and do what they're gonna do before you hop into the market. It's always gonna be a better setup. You got all week, and we
That's
trading off
facts,
the one
man.
hour primarily. So
This is it's a marathon, man. It's a slow growth, you know. Um, so be patient. Just like I said, there's another opportunity, and if you miss that one, there's gonna be another one after one. And guess what? If you miss that one, it's gonna be another one after that. So
thanks.
just like that bus, man. But yeah, if you wanted to run it real quick, no, I got some questions about the meeting.
Uh,
I can
yeah,
hit you up if you
we
got
could
any.
chop it up right quick.
Okay,
Um, I mean, ultimately the meeting was good. I met a lot of people that's involved in the whole situation. And just to speak on everybody that's listening, FX Bros partnered and JVN with a real estate investment firm. Two black guys that started a firm that invest in primarily commercial and multifamily deals. And we basically just supporting the cause and reaching out to people that are primarily motivated to sell, cash flowing investment properties that we can pick up for a discount and then sell it to a an investor. But right now, as we speak, we do have 3 deals in the pipeline, but nothing is set in stone just yet as far as a contract. We did just set LOIs, which is letters of intent to purchase the property.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's fire.
So, man, we definitely gonna keep everybody updated on the progress on that. But nonetheless, besides that, I'm also doing single family properties and mobile home properties. That's going to be a good niche for investing that I'm personally doing. Like I said, I'm working. We got Cuz Brian. We working with him, working with Piff, and just basically doing the same scenario.
Shout out to Slim. Shout out to
Finding.
Piff, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them boys. Trying to get the bag, man, in a positive way, in a way that was untapped to a lot of people, but now the information is out there. So we're just putting two people together, man. A seller and a buyer, and getting the difference in between.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Big things, man. A lot of things in the works. Uh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I also wanted to, just while we on live, mention to you about how you feel about next quarter embarking into a every morning type of live scenario.
I am with that. I am with that.
100%. Well, he agreed to it. There you go. Starting, what's that? April, April 1st. FX Bros will send all the details, make flyers and whatever, but we're gonna set up the time frame on when we're gonna do it. But starting April 1st, we will be going live every morning.
Let's
So
eat.
we about to turn up.
Let's
We
eat.
about to turn up this time. We growing. We got this strategy down. We got everything down. We growing. The office is still in progress, but that's about to be a done deal within a few weeks. And yeah, man, it's time to turn up, go to the next level, and we
Y'all
go
got
catch
any
this
questions?
volatility early in the
Please
morning.
reach out to us. Like, subscribe. You know, email us,
The
message
subscribe
us.
are growing.
Um, Instagram. We have a Telegram, by the way, folks. You reach out to us any way that y'all can contact us. Best way would probably be Instagram, DM, or whatever. Um, Reach out to us. Let us know. That you want to join. It's nothing now. You know, it's really family in there. We really give entries, what we looking at, everything. So that just gives you
Okay.
a throughout the day. That's not just every Sunday we in there. We literally are in there every day through the day. We are watching these charts as such. So reach out for us, man. Y'all tap in if y'all can. If y'all want to, I like a lot of people in there before we lock it up, and that's just what it is.
That's what's up, man. Well, yeah, we about to wrap this one up. This is a late night session. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. If y'all are rocking with us, well, we can continue to grow. And start in April, we about to turn up every morning. Still gonna continue to do Sundays, but we hopping on every morning, man. We about to turn up. About to show y'all how these mornings do, how we really getting this money.
Get it in. Oh yeah.
Everything out on the line, live trading, real live trading.
Get
No
it, man.
more analysis only. But with that
Big
being said, we're gonna wrap this up. And we're gonna see y'all next week, Sunday, original time, 8 to 9 p.m. And y'all just keep tapping in with us, man. We got y'all.
For sure, y'all be easy, man. Love.
All right, brother. Peace
All right,
out.
man.